Hey guys, Sergeant Mario 101 here. Welcome back to more Pikmin 3. In the last episode, we started collecting all the remaining fruit in the distant tundra, and in this episode, we're going to go back there and collect the last remaining 3. Now, I should mention right now that this entire episode is going to be post-commentary. Well, it is post-commentary right now because, well, to put it bluntly and loudly, this was the worst day ever! You guys want to know the long story about this day? Day 14? Okay, well, here it goes. I should probably first start out with how I do days in Pikmin 3 before I record them. Basically, the way I play this game and do my Let's Play of it, well, I basically try and the day out for a few days just to see how many fruit I can get. And then I try my method I usually do in the actual episodes a couple times before I do them live. And then, yeah, that's how an episode is usually made. But this day, day 14, it was absolute hell in my practice runs. It got to the point where I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna try and get everything I want to get in this day on screen recording. And I actually had to retry this day. I mean, I lost friggin' count, and it's all because of this freaking guy right here. Shaggy Longlegs. A lot similar to Beady Longlegs, except hairy. Now, the difference between him and Beady Longlegs is that you have to take care of those hairy parts of his body. His knees and his main body, but you can't attack his main body until you get the hair off his legs. As you can see, he pretty much shakes all your Pikmin off after. Get his hair off his legs, jeez. So you're probably wondering, what took me so many attempts to just do this day? Because you're not going to see any failed attempts in this recording. But believe me, there was so much I had to cut out. The original video file of this day was, I believe, like 44 minutes or something. Just of continuous failure. It was just an absolute mess. In fact, I might actually make a Pikmin 3 outtake video just because of how much bad stuff has happened to me in this Let's Play. Not just this day, but some other stuff as well. Plus, there's one thing that happened from this day that I cannot keep to myself. I have to show it. But you might see it after the end of this LP, if I decide to make that video. And you can start to see the hair is falling off his main body. There we go. Now we're ready to go. Put the Pikmin on drugs. This is a good time to do this. And just kill this son of a... No. Not yet. Just gather all your Pikmin quickly. You do not want this thing crushing any. See, what makes this fight so difficult is that you have to use your weak-ass blue Pikmin. Now, you can get other Pikmin here through a different passageway, but even then, it's a bad idea because you have to deal with this water. And the wing Pikmin, even when this thing has hair on it, the wing Pikmin just for whatever reason just love to go after the main body, which they can't attack because he has hair on him at the time. At the beginning of the fight. Anyway, with the wing Pikmin, get this out. And now, commanding the rest of our captains, get some more wing Pikmin out. And an extra yellow because I lost a blue. Anyway, going up here, up this hay. And I decided to quickly move here just so I can avoid that giant snowball. Let's see, data file. Creep up behind the bearded Amprat to take it by surprise. Yellow Pikmin should have no problem. I think I gave myself a little extra time to read this because I knew it was going to be post-commentary. Because, yeah, I never did make live commentary for this episode ever because I just knew that this day was going to be absolute hell. And I knew that I wouldn't be able to play as good if I was commentating live. Alright, normally you need 5 Pikmin to get this, but it might take more because the wing Pikmin here are just kind of stupid that if you just only have 5 carry them, so I see they're having trouble carrying it. You need more than 5 wing Pikmin to carry that. I'm using wing Pikmin specifically so I don't have to deal with any friggin' enemies like the bearded Amprat. Now, I will say I don't do many things in this day. As you see, I've only done 2 things so far. Destroy the shaggy long legs and get the treasure from him. Or, treasure, I keep calling it that. Fruit. And the fruit up that slope over there, but the amount of time it just takes for me to do this stuff, it's just ridiculous. And a secret code data file there for. Anyway, taking the blue Pikmin with me, and we got some juice there. And there are the other wing Pikmin with the Zest Bomb. Only 1 more fruit to go, and can we get it in about, how many more minutes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 minutes? Possibly. Of course I know, because I've already seen this recording. But the last treasure is inside this cave. Let's see. Tried my best to avoid that enemy there while having none of my Pikmin drown. As you can see, it did work, sort of. Of course it did. I mean, I didn't lose any Pikmin. Guys, come on. Get up there before that thing eats any Pikmin. Anyway, dwarf bull bears. Oop. Okay. I forget, do I kill that fiery blowhog or do I just avoid it? Yeah, looks like I avoid it. Anyway, more dwarf bull bears here. I don't think I mentioned this yet, but dwarf bull bears will... They're actually the only legit juvenile form of any of the grub dogs. Like, hang on here. Use a bomb rock over here to get this fruit out of the ground. It's a lot quicker than having the Pikmin dig it up. Yeah, the dwarf bull bears are the only legit juvenile forms of the grub dog family because they're actually a part of it. The dwarf bulborbs and the dwarf orange bulborbs are actually part of the breadbug family, so they only just try to pretend to be like the bulborbs. They're not actually juvenile forms. But speaking of bull bears and bulborbs, there's a spotty bull bear over there. Now, I use a pretty easy method of actually killing it. I believe that's the only spotty bull bear in the game, by the way. Well, I don't know about multiplayer, but in the story, this is the only one. And this fiery blowhog here, I believe, do I throw? Yep. See? Boom! And the spotty bull bear in this game is ridiculous. It takes not 1, not 2, but 3 bomb rocks just to kill one. Luckily, unlike the second game, they don't revive themselves. 1. So you don't have to worry about it coming back to life once you kill it. Killing the other fiery blowhog. And I just have the wing Pikmin carry this back. See, you guys can just stay in here for the rest of your lives being trapped. You're gonna have a slow death. Get away from that thing. Yeah, lost 2 Pikmin there. I just didn't give a crap anymore. Because I just had so many failed attempts. I mean, just about like I said, all my failed attempts in this day were... Okay, how much percent would I say? I'll just say at least over 90% was from the shaggy long legs, and I don't care, Brittany. They can die for all I care. And those things right there, the... What the hell were they called? I forget what their full name is, but they were some kind of skitter leaf. I believe I say in the later episode that... Hang on, wait, data file. Looks like someone took a tumble here in the fresh snow. Perhaps someone else is stranded here. If anyone is reading this, there are several electrical contraptions in this area. I've buried something here in the snow. Hopefully it's useful. Captain Olimar. To the survivors. So Captain Olimar knows we're here. Anyway, those leaves you saw me just throw Pikmin on, those are skitter leaves, some kind of other one. But I say in the episode afterwards that a normal skitter leaf that we see in the water can actually attack us. That is actually false. Only those ones you saw me attack before, just seconds ago, only those ones can actually kill Pikmin. Just letting you guys know. Anyway, just having the yellow Pikmin dig what's under there. How did I survive that? I don't know, Charlie. Anyway, only yellow Pikmin can dig up stuff fast. Anyway, I'm just gonna bring Alf back to base. Fruit recovered, that's all the fruit here. And we get a cutscene of this, and somehow Alf knows it's here. Hey, what's this thing? It looks really familiar somehow. Let's get it back to the Drake so I can analyze it a little more closely. No, don't let Brittany or Charlie wonder what it is. Let Alf, who's God knows how far away from it. Yeah, and I think I just leave him here for the rest of the day. And the rest of the day is pretty much just getting this back. And they already got it back. And don't bother using a bomb rock to try and get that out quicker. It only works on fruit. I don't think I bother with any other stuff here. Oh, wait. I don't bother with those nectar eggs. I think I do in the next episode. Episode after this, we go back to the tropical wilds. At least these Pikmin are smart for once and they don't take the route with the friggin' enemies. They take it safe for once. Sadly, they don't do that in the next day. Oh, spoilers. Oh yeah, I think I just remembered the name of those skitterleys I killed earlier. Desecrated skitterleys, I believe that's what they're called. I believe they have like some kind of arm to distinguish themselves from the other ones. Plus, if their color wasn't enough. I believe you saw them kill some of my Pikmin before in the Twilight River. Those are the skitterleys you want to watch out for. Analyzing. We are receiving a transmission from the Drake. Analyzing recovered item. This undergarment makes any spacesuit electricity resistant. Come to think of it, I think they had these as optional extras in the spacesuit shop on Kopai. Oh, it's even got an instruction manual with it. I'll save it in the exploration notes. Prevents you from getting zapped. Awesome! Great! Now I can touch whatever I want without getting electrocuted. And for the rest of the day, I decided to have a little fun. I'm just getting a couple Pikmin. And as you see, I still have 2 Bomb Rock Pikmin, and I decided to take some red out here. Reds! Blah! So I don't have to worry about Pikmin coming out and having to pluck them. But with my 2 bombers, I decided to have a little fun with them. Because of how much this day pissed me off. Let's see. Joust Mite. You die. Because you're freaking annoying. And I'll have the Reds take you back because I feel sorry for them. Being the only Pikmin so far that's not a triple digit. And by triple digit I mean triple digit number of Pikmin that we don't have. Had to throw a different colored Pikmin there just so the Reds can get it. Yeah, the Joustmite is very similar to a design, just like another enemy from Pikmin 2, but it's not the same enemy. And it attacks pretty much the same way. Let's see, one more minute, what can we do? Let's take this bomber and grab him and throw him at that Beardam Pratt. Because we can. And hey, some pellets, but not gonna bother with them. And I'm gonna take the shortcut. It just felt like doing that just because, again, of how much this day pissed me off. Now that I killed that Joustmite and Beardam Pratt, looks like this place is a little bit more peaceful. Just a little bit. Just make sure that you stay out of the water. Don't want to get bit by those water dimples. Oh, it can revive itself! I was wrong! No, it's just a cutscene. This one is really tasty. Excuse me. Zest bomb. This clump better be worth at least 2 helpings. Thank you very much. Knowing this is waiting at the end of the day makes it all worth it. If only I didn't have to share with the others. At least I'm finally done with this day. Finally! Seriously, I challenge you people to do the stuff I did in this day and do it better than I did. Careful observation of the blue Pikmin has revealed that they have the ability to swim as well as attack in the water. The way they open their mouths is so cute, but I think that is their way of extracting oxygen from the water. There appear to be openings on their cheeks that resemble gills. Brittany. Good for you, Brittany. And you know what? I'm done. It's like 3:33 a.m. in the morning, so I'm just gonna go to bed now, and I'm not even gonna bother hearing what the captain says. So next time on Pikmin 3, we're gonna go to the tropical wilds and get the rest of the fruit there, alright? See you guys then.